On the sinking continent.
Welcome to episode 3 of The Sinking Continent. I just started recording, by the way, so if
Yay!
I almost threw up for a second, and I do
What
not
do you
know
mean
where that
they
came
didn't
from.
Any of the juicy talk from before?
Unfortunately, that is a Twitch exclusive. YouTube missed out. If you're watching this on YouTube, you missed out on the very interesting conversation we had earlier. So go ahead and head over. Earlier. Yeah, exactly. You guys missed out on it. It was great. We had fun times. It was beautiful. Yeah, Twitch chat is the OG, you guys. That's true. Anyways, so when we last left off, our heroes went into a tavern where they met this weird wizard-looking dude. His name was a Coral because the person playing him doesn't know how to name people properly. So a Coral is the wizard that they met, and a Coral was drunk. So they shut up. Same thing, man. Honestly, I don't care.
It's not.
Actually, here's the thing. If we do combat, I'm gonna be screwed because I don't have either of their character sheets. I'll just say that they sat out for the fight. It's just gonna be you three. Yeah.
That's gonna suck.
It is gonna suck. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
So anyways, they engaged in a brief conversation where a Coral mentioned that he came from a city called Ragnoria, where he was studying about Celestials. And then he just vanished and said, hey, I'll meet you guys in Esserin, which is the city that the party has to go through next. Joseph, meanwhile, was looking for a cart that will take them to the city of Esserin, while Yasin went around and he found a kid. Now the kid's name was Morin. Morin had a mother who was feverishly ill, and his father went to fight in the Battle of Soren Hill. That rhymed so well. But yeah,
storyteller. Congratulations,
Thank you. Morin's father, Druid, is supposedly missing. We don't know where he is, and Yasin said that he will try to find Druid as best as he could. And then we have our good pal Pinto here, who went around, talked to a guy, learned that Luri was also in the midst of political strife because of the wars that have been happening. And, he missed his hometown, so he sat on a bench, and he sat on, like, a stool, most likely.
He sat on a bench.
Yeah, and the street light flickered over him as he pulled out his iPod. So he just sat on like a stool and he was reminiscing about like the Battle of Soren Hill, like everything that he went through as well, and then Joseph came over and they had this like nice conversation where Joseph said that we'll stick together. I don't know you that well, but we are a family in a certain way. And then they went on this cart ride where what happened was they met this dude who was dressed in this kind of greenish robe with these kind of yellowish wristbands. And he talked about the green stone being the stones of Elysium. Essentially, the green stone is the stone of death. Brandon, what are you eating there?
Cookies.
The green stone is...
If the chat remembers, there was a hand that came in on my screen. He just handed me a plate of cookies.
Did you take the hand?
That is true, Shai. I do want a cookie, too. Infinity Stone... No, they're not Infinity Stones, but... I did. Now that I think about it, they kind of are Infinity Stones. Like they're.
That's what you've done. You've made magical Infinity Stones.
I didn't realize that I made Infinity Stones. But no. So the green stone is shaped like a tiny triangle. It's like a shard. Apparently, it's the green stone of death. At least that's what it says in the book that was written by this elf named Mithril. So they know what it is now, and they're going to Esserin because they need to find the. If you guys remember from the first episode, which I don't know if you guys were here or anything, but there were 2 guests there were 3 guests in the king's castle. One of them just vanished completely out of nowhere, and no one really knows who he looked like. The other one was a merchant who was an orc who living in Esserin, and he like kind of left one day and just kind of vanished. And the third guy was a consul of this thing called the Torch. It's this kind of religious group that exists in the kingdom of Rogia, and yeah. So apparently he's in the city of Esserin. So they're gonna go over to Esserin to talk. You guys are on the cart, and then the guy they were talking to, the guy in the green robe and the yellow stuff, Pinto steals his cuff, and without the guy noticing, And then he kind of just tells him about being careful, and his last words were, "Be careful in Esserin. Some people drink wine, some people drink water, and some people drink blood." And then he just vanishes. And so now they're on their way to Esserin, and Pinto looks at the cuff that he stole, and it says, "Don't steal everything you see." And he hands it over to Alindra, as she's kind of playing around with it, I guess. And yeah, so you guys are heading over there. You guys want to have any conversation, any talking, any chit-chat? Keep in mind, I'm going to be playing the role of Joseph only in role-playing. I'm not going to do anything with him in combat.
Well, this bracelet is shit.
And why'd you steal?
Yeah, come on, man. What's
Why
wrong
did
with
I
you?
steal it? It looked shiny, okay?
Literally,
It
this
looked
is
weird and shiny, and I thought it might be worth something.
this is the perfect lesson that needs to teach you something, because you can't steal everything you see. Okay? I don't know who that guy is.
Shut up, half-blood. You're not even full elf. You can't tell me what to do.
Hey, whoa, let's calm down on the racial stuff here, buddy. All right, you're an elf too. Let's take it easy. Hold on now.
I'm sorry, that just
Can I
made me
eat the
laugh.
bracelet?
This is episode 3, Brandon. You're already getting that far out on episode 3. My God.
Wait, can I eat the bracelet? Can I roll my strength to see if I can bite into the bracelet and eat
Why
it?
the fuck not?
No. It won't be strength. Roll a Constitution check.
Constitution check.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Chad, I can't wait for episode 69 as well. All right, Alex, roll a Constitution check.
Roll d20.
Yeah, plus your con modifier. No. Add your Constitution modifier, which, if I'm not mistaken, is pretty high. I think it's like a +3 or something.
4.
It's plus
20.
4? That's a nat 20, boys!
Not
Plus
a nat
four.
20, it's a fun. It's a,
That's a nat 20.
No, it's not a nat 20. You put it in your mouth, and you try your best to swallow it, and actually like it kind of lodges in your throat, but you manage to like take a big gulp, and it goes into your belly. But then out of nowhere, Pinto checks his wrist again just because he's itchy, and he sees the bracelet back on his wrist.
What the fuck?
Hmm.
Why would you eat it?
Why not?
Why is it?
Oh, by the way,
on my wrist?
the bracelet is now slobbery. It's kind of like slimy and a little wet, and you got
Ah!
drool dripping all over your hand.
I think this was inside of you.
Hmm.
Oh,
Interesting.
son of a... This is gonna stick to me for the rest of time now, isn't it?
I'm surrounded by the most foolish people on this side of Rogia.
Ew. Ew.
Hey.
Ew.
bitch.
Language.
I'm just imagining Alindra just sitting there going, "Bitch," just like staring at him. But yeah, with that, the cart driver goes, "Excuse me, sir, we're here. It's Esserin." You guys get out, and like you see this kind of, it's not like Lurie where it's all dirty, but like the roads are definitely paved, but there's still stones in the roads, and like there are these people. It's kind of like early morning at this point. So there are people heading into their markets. They're opening their doors, getting in. They're getting their stuff ready for the market. People are going to different places. You guys enter from like the southern gate, so it's kind of like this hallway that leads to like a small like citadel in the corner. You guys and you guys get off the cart, and yeah, you're surrounded by this entire area. What do you want to do? You can go to the hallway, but you can see that like as you're walking, there are people. Not the hallway. You can go straight ahead, and you can see like this giant tower, which you don't know exactly where everything is, but you can assume things. And like as you're walking, there's people kind of like circling around you, and you notice that they're all human. There's no elves or anything. They're all just human, and yeah, they're all kind of waiting around you. And the circle kind of gets a bit tighter and tighter, and until there's this one big guy, this one big bald dude that kind of steps out, He's got like a beer belly. His tunic stops at his shoulders, and he's pretty big. He's not ripped, but he's pretty big. He's got like these brown kind of like sheets over his hand. Sorry, over his wrist, kind of covering it. And he steps out. He's got like this kind of weird beard, goatee. It's like fat Walter White. Is it without the fedora?
Right.
And then like two other guys stand behind him, with their, and like they're much smaller, but they got their like fists cocked and everything, and he, like, the guy in the middle looks at you. Yes, I did shave. Yeah, my beard. Sorry, I know I'm interrupting. My beard was growing in wrong, so I kind of had to shave so I can like regrow it correctly. But yeah, I'm not gonna shave for a while though, in case you're wondering. But yeah, so he steps in front of everyone, and so like the three guys, they step forward, and they look at you, and the big guy goes, "Now I don't know if you're supposed to be here, but it seems to me you're lost. Why are you here, pointy ears?" And you can tell that, like, by the pointy ears and arrow tips are racial slurs for elves.
Noted. So he's talking to me.
He's talking to you. He's talking to Joseph, and he's even talking to Alindra to a certain degree. The only person he isn't referring to is Yasin, because clearly Yasin is a guy. Yasin is a human.
Clearly, he is of the male gender.
And clearly, he's got balls.
We
I
have
have
no
balls
quarrel
too,
with
they're
you.
just not
We are
mine.
here on business of the king. We are trackers.
No, you
You're
shut
just-
your no. You shut your filthy arrow-tip mouth, right? You are an elf, which means you've got a problem with me the moment you were born.
I don't have a problem with you whatsoever. If you kindly just let me and my friends pass, we won't bother you at all.
And he turns around to both of his guys and he says, "He thinks talking to me is gonna make him look any less stupid. You ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna bury you with the other bodies that you and your arrow-tip scum killed. And I need you guys to roll initiative."
What?
Yep.
So, initiative for... How the hell do I roll initiative? Under what?
It's a D20 plus your dexterity modifier, which means
I don't even have it. I don't even have the initiative square filled out. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
Your initiative is just your dexterity mod.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, I'm done.
Alex, that didn't do anything.
No.
How
Oh.
do you do that again? How do you type that? Oh, son of a bitch. Dude, you're a human! You're supposed to help us! How do you... Wait, how do you type in the roll again?
Exclamation point, roll, space, D20.
It technically is supposed to be 1d20, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
Alindra got a 12.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's supposed to be 1d20.
I got a nat 20!
Bruh.
Nice.
I got a nat 20! Plus 4, that's a 24, baby!
I have 9.
No, if it's a nat 20, you're automatically going first.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm going first.
I got a 10.
I got a nat 20 as well.
Oh, come on.
Fuck!
Either re-roll or the 24 goes.
No, I'm re-rolling. I got an 8.
Ah. These are good cookies.
Oh, 1. Oh my god.
Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
So let me actually write down who goes first.
Looks like everybody mostly survived, maybe.
Well, no. This isn't an attack yet. This is just initiative to see who goes first in the battle.
Oh, wow,
Um,
that's nice.
Yeah. So, what did each of you get? Pinto, what did you get?
I got a 20.
Okay. What about you, Yasin?
10.
10. Alindra, what'd you get?
12.
12.
What
My
Joseph
dude
get?
got Joseph, and Joseph is like staying back. He's saying, you guys take care of that. I'm gonna see if I can calm down the people here." He turns around and goes, "Everyone, it's okay. We're all cool. There's no reason to get mad. We're chill." He's trying to like convince the crowd and stuff.
That's not gonna work.
Well, he's trying his best. And so my dude's got an 8, 1, and 11. So
Ah, crap.
So much
give me
trash.
1 second, my dudes, which
The
means
one guy,
Pinto.
one guy's just slow.
Yeah, Pinto, Alindra, Yasin. No, Pinto, Alindra,
Ah! I got soda on my pants!
Taurus, and
He said-
then the henchman, Okay, so let me try to set this up so where you guys can hold on. Let me actually get this out of here, and to where you guys can see this. All right. Hopefully this works. This is a really, really sketchy way to do this.
What the? Did you draw a map?
Yes, I kinda did. Yeah.
Okay.
Direction 1,000.
So yeah, this is me kind of freestyling it. Okay.
Is the border where the crowd is?
Yes, that is the crowd. So yeah, a Quarrel's missing. He's not even in the battle. This is Alindra. I'm assuming that you guys are in a line right now. You guys can change it. I'm just gonna put you in line for now. Joseph is with the crowd, and okay. So who's up in front?
Yasin, he's the tank.
Not me. I'm in the back.
Okay.
I'm just a DPS. I'm not strong enough to be up front, man.
So is this good? You guys happy with that?
Yeah.
All right. So the
That
big guy, over here, and the two dudes.
I love this character model.
The two dudes also
Oh
do the same
my
thing. Actually, let me do that real fast so you can kind of see it. All right. So, Pinto, you're going first, my dude.
Okay. So, what's happened? Has he swung at me?
No, you're the guy going first.
Okay. Well, I guess my first move would just to like, I don't know, scan the area, see what's about to happen, check the situation.
Roll perception.
Fuck. Okay. Perception. What would that fall under?
I think intelligence, right?
Perception
wisdom,
is
wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, 1d20 wisdom. I have a +0 for that, so. Fuck. Okay.
You blind as a bat.
You know what, man? It's hard to see with this hood on. Sometimes.
Cool.
All right. I have some combat music in the background for my stream.
Oh man, I want to hear it so bad.
Okay, so actually, let me turn it down a little bit because I don't know if it's a bit loud or something. Okay, so what happens is that you scan the surroundings. You notice that there's this crowd kind of there. The only people that are like about to attack you are these three dudes, but that's it. Obviously, then you see like that this guy is the leader, but that's
Right.
kind of all you're able to gather.
Okay.
Okay, that's the end of your turn?
I guess.
Okay.
I
You're
can't
not
think
gonna.
of anything else to do.
You can attack him. You can fight him. You can engage in battle. Are you gonna fight him? Like, are you gonna do anything?
Wait, who?
I'm talking to Pinto.
Me? I thought you
Yes.
said my turn was over.
No, I asked you because you can fight him. You can still like I don't know.
No, I don't want to fight him right now.
All right, man. All
I'm trying
right.
to avoid a situation that ends in them hating me more if I kick his ass.
All right. So next, Alindra. What's up, my dude?
Alex, just a boss move.
No, I said Alindra, not Alex.
No, I know. I was.
I want
I
to
took him.
cast.
I can imagine in my reflection.
I want to cast Entangle.
All right.
Basically in a 20-foot square around them, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground. The area is difficult terrain, and Basically, all three of them have to make a strength save or be restrained.
All right. Let me quickly make a strength. Actually, let me pull up their stat blocks first. I probably should have done that. There we go. Esserin. Cool. All right. So they have to make a strength save, and okay, cool. So you're casting that around all three of them.
Yes.
Okay. Oh god. So that is 16. What is the AC or the DC for the strength save?
Give me 1 second. 13.
13. Okay. So the guy in the middle manages to like break out. Oh, so like here. So you cast entanglement, and you see these like kind of like these weeds that like start sprouting from the ground, and you notice as they like kind of like wrap around their legs, and like they're kind of like whoa. What's this? And like it's grabbing their legs. The two guys in the back are actually stuck, but the guy in the middle manages to like pull his legs hard enough to where the ground kind of rips from underneath him, and he's able to still move around.
They can make another strength check on their action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Next, it's Yasin. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
What's happening? Oh, is your camera?
Yeah. Hold on.
Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I'm about to pull some Black Widow shit here, guys.
Like the spider or like the character?
All right. So now,
No.
you can see this. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it moves around. So you can see it. All right. There we go. So now what happens is it's now Yasin's turn.
Okay, so I pull out my trident,
Okay.
and so I want to shank the guy right in front of me. I want to stab him with my trident.
What is the reach on your trident?
I honestly have no idea.
Okay, let me quickly look that up, cause.
I only have the damage type.
If it doesn't say, if it doesn't have the reach property, it's just 5 feet.
Yeah, it is. You can throw it actually. So
I want to throw this.
Well, here's the thing. So
Or you can
the throwing range is 20 feet if you want to make an accurate hit, or 60 feet. And 60 feet is like the limit, essentially. It's from 20 to 60 feet.
How far am I in front of this boy?
So each square is about 5 feet. So you're like 1, 2, about 10 feet away from him.
It's point blank
dead.
range.
Well, here's the
I only
thing.
eat-
You first have to you have to roll to hit. So, what is the trident's like plus to hit? I guess kind of. Yeah, it's strength. So
1d6 plus 3. That's,
Yep.
Oh, that's damage.
that's damage. No. The
Roll 1d20 plus 6.
yes, roll 1d20
Or
plus
plus your
6.
strength, sorry. Not 6, but plus
Okay.
your strength.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting confused. Yeah, roll a 1d20 plus your strength.
Watch me like fail this roll. Plus 4.
That goes
18.
against his AC.
Hold on. I'm on the wrong one apparently. There we go. Okay. So that goes against his AC, which, if I'm not mistaken,
Also,
and like you're doing it at the big guy, right?
E.
Okay. So yeah, it hits.
Yay!
It hits. So now roll damage.
What the hell?
And probably at this range, I can just kind of pull it out of him, just like reaching my arm forward.
roll a 1d6
Okay,
plus
okay.
whatever the roll the damage, Alex.
Damage.
Also, you know you can put in the plus and it actually does it, right? So you do like 1d20 plus whatever it is, and then it actually does it in the thing.
Like that?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
7.
You take
All right,
7
I'm
damage.
actually gonna turn the music off because it's starting to like really irritate me.
Aw.
I'm sorry, the music is just getting in my head.
So, boy.
No, that's copyright. 7. So you rolled 7 to hit, which means let me actually keep.
No,
those
his 7
up.
was his damage.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's right. 7 was his damage. And you did it at the big guy. So.
Pick'ems, McBoy.
Everyone's attacking them straight up, but me.
So, yes. Good. Okay, so yeah, essentially you manage to attack him, and then he, so you take your trident, right? It's like this, it's pretty long, and you said you threw it?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of like, you didn't like throw it per se, but you kind of like shoved it forward in his direction, and yeah, you like, and it went forward. It like hits him kind of in like the side of the belly, so like a small chunk is taken off from him, and he staggers back a little bit, but then he comes back to his original position, and then with his move he begins to like he charges towards you, and he gets like really close to you, and like so he's within punching range of you right now, and then what he does is I have to roll the hit first. Oh, that's 16. Okay, 16 plus.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, it's 16. And then so he what's your AC? It's 11, right? Because you have leather armor.
Where's the armor class?
Yes.
I have 16.
Oh wow, your armor class 16. Mitchell, would that count? Because I actually got
Yeah,
equal.
it's
Yeah. Okay.
at or above.
Okay, so now I have to roll damage, which is. Oh no, I actually have +2 to hit because of my thing. 6 feet. Okay. Oh god. Okay, so he takes this like kind of like blade from its sheath. It's hanging on its back, right? He takes the blade and he manages to get like one good swing on you, and manages to like kind of like slice through not your hand, because he managed to slice through like this kind of midsection of you, kind of cuts right through. It's not like a deep cut, but you are bleeding and it is very painful. He does 6 damage. So subtract 6 from your health, I guess.
Darn.
And now his 2 henchmen, which must do strength saves. Nope. And nope. Alright, it's back to Pinto.
Okay. I see that Alindra has kind of tied up the henchman. You know, Yasin just took a huge hit, so I kind of want to narrow down the fight a little bit. So I take out 2 daggers from either one of my boots, like 1 dagger from my right boot, 1 dagger from my left, and I throw them at the 2 henchmen.
Okay, so throwing daggers. What is the? Oh yeah, so roll to hit.
Okay.
How would I do
wait,
that?
which henchman are you doing?
Wait, actually, yeah. Like, so for throwing, like, can you do 2 targets or can you only do 1 target?
I had no idea. I
Technically,
just
you
said
can only
something.
do 1.
Yeah, I think you can only do 1
'Cause
target.
you can only throw 1 dagger as an action.
Mm-hmm.
Noted. Okay.
So which
let
one are
me-
you gonna hit?
Actually, I changed my mind. I'm gonna take the 1 dagger that I apparently don't have, and I'm going to throw it at the main dude to try to get him off of my friend.
Well, he's not on top of Yasin, but
Well,
yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know what I meant.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you roll to hit.
Okay, what
1d20
exactly?
Plus, I think throwing is a dex.
Yeah, throwing his dexterity.
Oh, what?
Or no, for daggers it's dex because they're finesse. Yeah, roll d20 plus your dex.
Yeah.
1d
Oh yeah, because the trident was strength. Yeah, you're right.
plus 4. That's not
Oh
that bad.
my god, I keep minimizing it. So yeah, you rolled a 15 against the armor class. Yeah, okay, so it hits. Now roll damage.
Okay. That's 1d6, right?
What does it say on your thing?
I don't know.
What?
I never wrote that part down.
What is it?
It's a dagger. Like a.
1 second.
Let this be a lesson, Brandon. Always write stuff down.
Yeah, probably.
Because
Just
I
a regular dagger.
Yeah, it's just a regular dagger.
1d4.
Yep.
Plus.
1d4. Okay.
I think it's your dex.
Well,
Give me a second.
I mean, it doesn't really say that anywhere. If you're just throwing it, it's just 1d4.
Okay.
It's your dex, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it plus dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damage is plus the ability modifier. To hit is plus ability modifier and proficiency. So we've kind of been doing to hit a bit wrong, but it's whatever.
Plus is ability modifier plus proficiency. Oh, that's +2 actually. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So to hit would be for like a dagger would be 1d20 plus your dex plus 2 at this point.
So it would be 1d20 plus 6 because his dex his modifier is +4.
Yeah,
So
but
that'd be
then
17.
yeah. So
Yeah,
well,
so
I mean,
it still
anyways.
hits. Yeah. So roll a 1d4 plus your dex modifier.
So 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
That's
Shit,
good.
shit, dude. That's wow. I'm sorry, man. That's kind of that's sad. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So you're doing this at the big guy, right? Like, so you managed to take your dagger, and you're over here, and you managed to like kind of throw it at him, right to him, and you did 5. Okay, so it hits him like right in the chest, and you can see like he staggers back and he kind of falls back, and you can see that he's really like he's bruised up. That trident, he's like bloody, he's bleeding everywhere, and then he's got like the a knife kind of sticking in his shoulder, and like it's bleeding everywhere, and it's like even his face is showing that he's tired. It looks like as he fell, he bit his tongue, so his tongue began to bleed, and he just goes like right on the ground. He's not dead, as he's slowly getting up, but you can kind of tell that he's kind of near the end. Now I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I would suggest you don't kill him because again, he's a human in a very populated city, and there are people watching you.
I wasn't planning to kill him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just wanted to save my friend. Yeah.
What is it?
Thanks for that, Paladin. Shoving a trident into the guy.
Sorry, what, Mitchell?
well, he
Turn is it?
threatened us.
It is now it is. Well, we just finished Pinto, so it's yours.
I'm gonna cast. First, I'm going to have Muffin kind of trot up to the big guy,
Mm-hmm.
and through Muffin, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
All right, so you can see that Muffin. She like it's a she, right?
Yes, Muffin
Okay.
is she.
Yeah, Muffin like makes her way past Yasin, who's just standing over the guy at this point. You're like not really moving, but you're kind of over there. And so she makes her way like over like next to you. She stands next to him. She takes her like floofy tail and kind of like wipes it on his head. And Cure Wounds heals how much?
1d8 plus. Hold on. It'll be 1d8 plus 3.
And do you roll this or do you want me to roll this?
This.
Did you say you? Okay, there you're gonna do this. Okay. Whoa. Okay. And
He gets-
yeah, he gets 5 health back, and like so you can see that like kind of some of like the life is kind of returning back into his eyes. He's not like fully like good to go. He's not about to fight you again, but he gets up, and he's still out of breath, but like the blood has stopped flowing, and he just kind of gets up and he puts his hand up, in front of you guys and says, you can hear him like breathing heavily. Right.
We just kicked your ass in less than 10 seconds, so I suggest you pass before it gets worse for you.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you pass. If you finish your business here and you never come back. Is that understood?
No promises.
Stick my tongue out at him.
He sees a window, he's just raspberrying
like
him.
a tiny child just.
I'm gonna walk up to the guy, and I'm gonna stare him right in the eyes, and I'm gonna pass him a bandage, and say nothing. I'm just gonna pass him a bandage.
How much is the bandage heal again? What did I tell you?
It says 2d4.
2d4, okay.
Also, the as soon as a big guy calms down, I drop the entangle spell, so the vines
man.
and the weeds kind of recede.
I was kind of hoping that they'd be entangled forever, so just kind of like,
We'd be walking out of town and they're still entangled. We'd be like, "Good luck, guys."
No, it's a concentration for up to a minute.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and like as you watch the weeds kind of grow kind of backwards into the earth, and the guys just fall on the floor face first, like land right on their face, both of them. And the big guy in the middle kind of drags both of them. Both of you idiots didn't even do anything the entire fight, and you can hear like mumbling in the background, pulling them aside. And yeah, so that was your first combat encounter. That was really shitty.
Hey.
But, yeah.
What do you
Let's kill them,
shitty?
man.
I think that went well.
Okay, so you guys managed to pass through them. The crowd kind of like disperses as people look at you, but like you can tell that they're not exactly happy. They're kind of hoping that the guy will like really kick your ass. And then like I said in the beginning, you see this kind of like giant castle kind of area, and what happens is a guy comes from there. You notice from the beginning he starts running from there. He comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, sirs, Baron
Alex has a
Bloodfrost."
question.
Oh yes.
I'm kind of bleeding out. Can I heal myself?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man.
Well, can I roll to? I'm kind of. What's the bandage roll again?
2d4. Do you have any
2d4.
on you?
Do you have any more
Alex,
bandages on you?
make sure you keep track of how many bandages you've used.
I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, he's healing himself. You wrap the bandage around you, like especially around your waist, and like you make sure that's like fastened tightly. It doesn't feel like perfect, but it's better than it kind of just bleeding out and everything like that.
Yasin, I know you took a hit in the fight. Are you okay?
Did you roll 2d4?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you rolled it. Yeah, you rolled D4 5. It's fine. So yeah, there's a guy who comes to you. He's wearing like this kind of like brownish reddish robe, and he comes up to you and says, "Excuse me, sirs. Baron Bloodfrost wants to see you in his castle. If you'll follow me." And he turns around and begins walking.
For
towards
what
the castle.
reason does he want to see us?
He just wants to talk, sir. He turns around his head and says, "Just talk." Turns back around and starts walking.
All humans just want to talk.
And you
This
guys.
is very sketchy.
Yeah, it's kind of sketchy. It is pretty sketch.
Can I like teleport onto Yasin's back and just like hang on to him like that?
Yeah, go for it.
It's like a little companion. I love this.
Yeah.
It's just Yoda. Just hanging on my
Yasin,
back.
as we're walking up to the castle, I kind of ask Yasin the question, being like, "Yasin, I know you took a hit in that fight. Are you okay?" Okay then. I love that.
I go to show my hand. My hand's just drenched in the blood from my side after I applied the bandage.
And so you guys get to like the kind of like smaller castle, and you notice that like as you enter, it's got smaller halls in the castle, but it's still pretty well furnished with like golden and reddish decorations. There's these like stripes that run against the white marble floor with seats that in the hall that are you can tell are filled with like really soft material, kind of like goose
Shiny.
featherish material. As you enter, people kind of like look at you with a little bit of anger and some contempt. Esserin is pretty well known for its hatred towards non-humans, and people like move away from you and like to keep their to make sure to keep their distance. One tall, like really skinny dude is walking over you and like trips over a chair and his pants rip in the middle, showing a suspiciously white undergarment with a even more suspicious brown stain right in the middle.
Can I help him up?
Sure, yeah.
I kind of walk over to the person, like hold out my hand, like, are you okay?
And he just screams and begins crawling with his ripped pants on the floor, like you see in in an army when they're
Probably
like.
change your clothes.
And then in the middle, you can see the Baron at a table. Now, the Baron seems like an interesting fellow. He has these red robes with white furry trims, golden buttons. He's got big hands. He's a big dude, right? He's a pretty big dude. And he's eating lunch with, like, several pretty high-esteemed people. He sees you, stands up from the table, and tells them, and motions for all of them to go to a separate room. And they all, like, one by one, they kind of leave, and they're still looking at you like, oh my god, who are these people?
Is he a king?
No, he's a baron.
He's a baron.
He's a noble, essentially.
Noted.
So,
He
they
has
walk
big
away.
hands.
He's got big... Yeah.
This is Alindra,
No, okay.
child of the team.
No, and so he uses his hands and he waves you closer to him. You guys want to walk up to him, or what's up?
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't see any other reason not to.
I'm gonna wave and
Yes.
like really smiley wave.
Jesus Christ. God, Mitchell, have I mentioned how much I love you?
Me or the character?
Both. So yeah, so he waves you. You guys are closer to him, and he points at he mentions the table and says, "If you don't mind, please do take a seat. I have a full lunch today, and I intend to have guests." And he sits down, pulls back his royal chair, and manages to sit.
Before I sit down, I kind of look at him and like ask him, "Why have you called us in here?"
Well, one of my men noticed that you were creating quite a commotion in the town square.
That was not my fault. That
They
was
started it.
the big dude on the ground.
No, believe me. He looks around to make sure no one else is there. Believe me, I understand. Taurus has been a pain in my backside ever since I became the Baron. It's alright, do sit.
Okay, and I sit down.
Now, as you might... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Can I sit in the chair and break it by accident?
Roll a strength check.
Is it a stone chair or a wood chair?
No, like, these are
It's
like...
a normal chair, right?
No, these are like full metal. Like, roll a strength check with disadvantage, because these are like metal chairs, like actual chairs with like thick studs and everything.
Disadvantage, by the way. Roll
Fine.
2d.
What did you just roll?
Roll another d20. We'll take the lowest. Yeah, so disadvantage
Wait, what?
means, for those that don't know,
Roll a second d20. We'll take the lowest.
yeah, so disadvantage and advantage basically
3.
means you roll 2d20s instead of the 1, and you take the lowest or highest depending on what you have.
So
Advantage or disadvantage. So you got a 3, actually.
Mhm. So what you do is, Yasin, you kind of like lumber over in front of the chair, and before you sit down, you like forcefully, with all your might, just start slam your butt into the chair, trying to break it as hard as you can, but nothing happens, and your butt is just really hurting.
I'm happy the chair that hasn't broken.
Yeah, no, you squat in it, and like but like your butt's in pain. You know when you see like sit down real hard, and your tailbone hurts.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, and that's what you're feeling right now.
But I'm happy because the chair hasn't broken.
Interesting. So, I'm sure you're aware. And meanwhile, Joseph takes another seat and he says, before you say anything, who is that guy? What just happened? Well, I'm sure you're aware. There are many people in Esserin who don't like non-humans. Now,
Yeah, no shit.
yes, well,
Racist.
it's all because of the war. There are racists, I agree. Now, I'm a very new Baron here. I've only been Baron for a year or so. And the reason why is because they revolted against the previous Baron. I'm trying to bring an era of peace, however, it's unfortunate that it's not happening. We have the Torch. The Torch always advocates for violence against the different races, and I don't understand why. But yes, as you can see, the effects of the torch have spread to the populace. They all detest you. And so Joseph kind of leans back and goes, so that guy, his name was what again? Taurus. His name was Taurus. So yeah, why'd you invite us to your castle? It's not a castle, it's my residence, but I wanted to make sure you didn't harm anyone else. And also, I have to ask, why are you here?
First, we only
DM.
What?
Why are we here, by the way? Because I don't remember.
Okay, no, so Joseph found out in the first episode that there were 3 guests in the king's castle. One of them is a consul of this thing called the Torch. It's like a cult, basically, and he's in Esserin, in the Torch's consulate in Esserin.
Well, first, we only hurt one of those men. The others were tangled in Alindra's weeds.
Oh, believe me, I understand.
We hurt them as a matter of self-defense. And second, we are here. Yes, Yasin, that's nice. You have whiskey. The second, we are here because there is a man who is a consulate at our King Ronan's castle. King Ronan has been murdered, and myself, Yasin, and Joseph.
Oh, no, wait. Ronan has been murdered.
King Ronan III is dead, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Myself, Yasin, and
Yeah.
Joseph are trackers for the king. We were sent to find whoever has killed him, and if we do not find the killer in a certain amount of time, his
Rogia
kingdom
will be divided, yes, I know.
Good, then you're already up to date.
I was talking about
Cool.
Consul Mordrin. He came from the castle a few days ago to establish a new consulate. Is that the man you're looking for?
Joseph?
Yeah. I don't know his name, but he did come from the kingdom, so I'm assuming it's the same guy. Yes, well, if you go past the residence, you'll go into what's called you'll go into the northern section. It's called the Shallows. It's a marketplace, but around there you'll see a citadel-looking building, essentially. It's the consulate. You go in, I'm sure you'll find him.
Will me and Joseph and Alindra be allowed in?
Yes, I'll make sure no one harms you. You should be fine there. No one should hurt you. Plus, anyone with 2 eyes will notice that you have a royal crest. So I'm not too worried about your safety.
If they try me again, I'll beat their ass.
Yay!
Okay, Alindra, thank you for that lovely interjection. Is there any... Just curious, is there any people in town that are being troubled by this torch rebellion that we could assist?
Me, for one. There's not a rebellion, it's just the people of Esserin were very much influenced by the Torch. The Torch was a cult established right after the Great War between, I'm sure you've heard of it, the elves, the orcs, the humans, all this nonsense. The Torch was there. Actually, it was a small community before, but they advised against interacting with the other races. After the battle and the losses that we suffered, the Torch grew bigger, and now it's encompassed all of Esserin. Everyone in Esserin is a human or a non-human who hides and pretends to be human. So, and he actually sits back in his chair for a second and says, "I know you are in urgent business, but I have consider it a request, if you don't mind listening. There, apparently, in the Questring Lands, which is near the southern area of Esserin, from whence you entered, there's been a murder. A man, or
It wasn't me.
Everybody dying nowadays.
I know it's not you, but it's pretty grotesque from what my sources tell me. Now, I know you're important business, but I also know you're trackers, and obviously I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that it is my pleasure to have you in my residence, Mr. Whitaker. And Joseph just kind of nods, drinks his ale.
Does everyone know you?
I'm a hero. I do good shit.
Okay.
Let's wait.
Continue.
Now, if you could, it would greatly help me if you went and had a look at the murder, potentially find the murderer, and I can take care of him. And before you ask for a reward, I should let you know I will pay you handsomely. 10 platinum pieces each. If you convert it, that's a
What
that's 100.
the shit?
That's 100 gold per person.
Oh gosh.
Could you just give us a moment to talk about this business offer?
Of course. He sits back down. If you must talk, please enter the hallway.
Okay. Have we entered the hallway now? Is
Yeah,
that
you
where
guys
we're
have
at?
entered the you guys have entered the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
Oh fuck. Okay.
we can do a lot with that money.
We should probably form a plan.
But also, it almost sounds too good to be true.
Well, okay. Well, here's the thing, you guys. Don't get me wrong. I've taken cases like this before. Okay, I got this. But, and this is a big like ass cheek. How do we know that this isn't dangerous? Like, I know that Taurus, whatever that dude's name was, wasn't a big deal, but I don't think Taurus could commit a murder. You know what I mean?
You are right. It is very strange that as soon as that happened, the king called us in here. He might have another agenda.
He's not a king. He's a baron, but yeah, maybe he does.
Whatever. You know what I meant.
Get it correct, all right?
Okay, fine.
Jesus
The
Christ.
baron clearly probably has another agenda.
That is possible. Do you guys want to do it? Because honestly, I'm down for a fight.
Joseph, I think you should go gather the information about the murder that you can.
I feel you.
Take one of the others with you. The Baron said something about a non-human community trying to pretend
No,
to be
no, no,
human.
no, no, no. Well, he said that there might be some non-humans in Esserin pretending to be human. I don't know if they'll be easy to find, but the consul is in the consulate, right? Some of us should go to the consulate and talk to the dude.
Right.
So, I call Yasin.
Oh, why do you get the muscle and I get stuck
I-
with the child?
I call Yasin. So,
I'm older than you.
what do
Fair
you say,
point.
big guy? You wanna hang out, bros, best buddies?
I pat you on the head.
I think he means yes. Yasin and I are gonna scope out the murder. You guys can talk to the consul.
Okay, I guess me and Alindra will go talk to the consulate.
All right. You guys kind of like walk back to the Baron who's sitting back in his chair, going, "Have you decided?"
Yeah.
All right. Well, you should have safe travels from here. I've instructed my men to keep a watch. No harm should come to your way as long as they're members of Esserin. But yes, go forth. And he calls his ministers back in, and they all come back in. They all look at you, and they all like resume eating.
Wait, before they come in, can I say
Mhm.
something actually?
Go for it, yeah.
So, calls him in. Be like, Baron, just
Yes?
so you know, lives were lost on all sides of those walls, not just yours. And then we leave.
The Baron stops you before you can leave and says, "Oh, I know. I'm on neither side. I'm on whichever side keeps me alive. So far, it's the humans, but I don't care either way. I'm neutral here." And you guys kind of exit out. All right, so Pinto and Alindra, you guys are going to the consul?
Yeah.
So you
Yep.
you move past this market square. You kind of like push people, and you see people are kind of like getting irritated because they know that you're obviously an elf and another elf, but they
I kind of put my hood up
yeah
to kind of hide my ears
hmm
as best I
yeah.
can.
So they're kind of like still getting a bit irritated by what you guys are doing, and you manage to make your way to the consulate, which it's kind of like a chapel. And you as you walk in, it's got like these redwood floors and like furnished chairs. Interestingly, all the people in the chairs are dressed in their best clothing. They're wearing bright colors and beautifully decorated pants and long sleeve shirts, which add to like the colorful chaos to that is the walls of the console. The walls are just random colors. And it's the speaking hall. And the consul seems to be standing in his bluish reddish robes. The chairs have like wooden stumps and like these red leather cushions, and the consul stands in front of like this altar, puts his hands up, and everything just goes silent. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on. Okay, so he stands up. He's holding a candle even though it's daytime, and he's got like these orange stripes on his bluish reddish robes. And he's ready to speak, and he stands up. He says, "Ladies and gentlemen, I am very pleased you were able to attend the meeting. It brings me great pleasure to be able to unify us as one when outside forces seek to demolish us brick by brick. Now, as you know, Consul Brimier will no longer be a member of the Torch. As many of you might remember, Brimier was caught in a scandal which will now be referred to as the Frog Incident. For anyone who might be unaware, and you can see like he hangs his kind of head in shame for a moment and looks back up. Consul Brimier had relations with a woman named Veronica Frog, according to him. Ironically, she was a frog."
Wait.
Wait, what, Alex?
Oh, sorry. I was in my mind. I was like, he did it with a frog, didn't he?
Yeah. Due to this behavior, Brimier has been excommunicated from the Torch and also exiled from Esserin. Also, the ministers of the Torch have henceforth decreed that obtaining relations with non-humans is illegal and can be punished by excommunication. Is that understood? No, Mr. Torin, I'm not... Mr. Torin, yes, your goats still count as non-human. Why? Because they're not human! To add to that, Mr. Torin, your goats have ball sacks, man. Goodness. Anyways, like I was... Mrs. Hampshire, for the last time, your husband did not transform into a horse. In fact, your husband is transforming into worm food while lying approximately 10 feet underground. And Mrs. Hampshire, that is not even your horse. That belongs to Mr. Seedirt.
While me and Alindra are kind of in the back here in this conversation, I lean over to her and go, "Is it just me, or do these people have sex with animals a lot?"
And you here.
I don't know.
And
I don't know
okay.
if I want to either.
you can
Wait,
see
what
like
did you say?
Oh, sorry, go on, Alindra.
I said I don't know, and I don't know if I want to either.
Same here.
And you can see the consul kind of like slamming his fist in there and saying, "No more questions. If you fuck a non-human, you're out. That is all. How dare you? The Torch was created by humans and for humans. It was meant to keep us safe from the arrowheads and tusk teeth that haunt Avron daily. They even claimed their own land, their own countries. Who here fought in the Great War?" And a few hands raised up. "Who here remembers the Battle of Esserin? Nay, who here remembers the Battle of Sorin Hill? Do you remember the lives that were lost?" Yeah, everybody just like raised their hands. "Do you remember the lives that were lost there? The men, the women, the children who were murdered because we chose to give safe haven to those dirt-eating scoundrels, those mud racers, all because the Torch was ignored. The council of ministers of the Torch were laughed at. Well, look what happened. We predicted violence. We predicted death. We predicted correctly. All this time, we could have been safe and saved many lives, but no one would listen and no one would care. Remember, my friends, the Torch of the light of the Holy Sun does two very important things. Not only does it light the way across these treacherous lands, but it also burns those who harm its members. We won the Great War because the Torch burns bright in us." And you can see everyone kind of like applauding and they're getting into it. "We are all human," and like everyone's just cheering and everything. "We are human, and we burn bright," and everyone just yells "burn bright" with like a thunderous echo. And yeah. And then everyone manages to kind of like fizzle out. You wait for like 5-10 minutes, everyone just kind of fizzles out. They're all chatting, they're all really pumped. And the consul is like filing papers behind his altar that he was standing behind. So what do you guys want to do?
Oh, we're allowed to speak. I don't know. I've been talking first. Alindra, why don't you talk first for a change?
No. So what's the current, like, what's going on again? Sorry, I meant like what just happened.
Yeah, so he just gave the speech, and like after like a few minutes, everyone kind of fizzled out. There are these two like sideways chambers that people just exited out of, and now in the speaking hall, it's just you guys and the consul.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
What are we asking this guy again? I don't remember.
You're supposed to ask him why he was in the castle and what he was doing in the castle.
I'm gonna like skip up to him and like I'm gonna ask him
And
I'm kind of following behind her.
Yeah, he turns around and looks and notices that like there are two elves standing right in front of him.
I'm just gonna be like, "Hi!
Hello?
Why were you in the castle?"
I swear to God.
What my friend means to say is, what was the reason for your presence at King Ronan's castle?
Don't
a few
speak
weeks
to
prior?
me, you arrowhead.
Wait, like,
Hey!
I just see Sai over here, all the way down here.
Rude ass.
And he looks at you guys, stares you both down, and says, "I was in the castle because I was talking to the king. I had plans to expand the torch. The ministers brought me here to expand the area, and that's what my plan is. Why are you in Esserin?"
Because we are trackers of the king, and the king is dead. We are here to find who murdered him, and you were a consulate at the castle. We were
I
just
was not a
wanting to ask you
consulate at the castle. I'm a consul here at the consulate. I was in the castle, yes.
We were just wanting to ask you about information of anything that you have.
I didn't see anything there.
Why'd you leave?
Why did I leave? I'm here to establish the consulate. Why would I stay?
I said when, but yeah, fair enough.
Oh, fuck. When did I leave? I left about a week ago.
How long ago? How long has it been since the king died again?
3 weeks?
No, not 3 weeks. Oh my god, what? It's been like
4 years.
It's been like
2 days.
no, yeah, about 2 days, yeah.
So you left about a week ago?
Yeah.
So the king was still alive when you left?
Of course he was. Are you insinuating that I'm a suspect?
I am not insinuating anything, sir. I'm just trying to gather
Yes.
information. What the Alindra, no!
Thank you, Frank. Oh, thank you. This is beautiful. Yes.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna take a quick break there just so I can catch my breath. We're gonna continue, but I just need to take a quick moment.
I love
Jesus
that. I'm not
Christ.
insinuating anything. Mitchell, yeah!
Let me quickly read notifications real fast. Thank you, Franken Rifle for the follow. Much appreciated, my dude.
Alright, I'm gonna go throw away some of my trash here
Mhm.
if we're taking a break.
5 minutes?
Yeah, for about 5 minutes, yeah.
All right.
I must go get my tea.
Yeah.
Eat for your.
He's getting tea. Yeah, it's tea time, man. Do you know that?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, I have my tea maker right here.
Oh, nice.
I haven't made tea in a few days. I haven't made tea in a few days. I should probably make it.
Hey, Franken Rifle said
thank
he's
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, wait, which sword are you referring to?
Which one? He's made so many.
I made a lot of swords. I'm sorry.
By the way,
I got
can we
the
just
Doom
talk
sword.
about?
I have...
Can we just talk about how amazing Alindra is as a character? Like, like
Yes.
the one you gave Carson.
Oh yes, that's the prop master sword. Thank you. That was it's fun facts, not a sponsor, but I actually sprayed that in Flex Seal. So that's so it's
You telling me I could have hung my bricks to my door to my door frame this whole time? That's amazing! Ah!
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, that's the prop master sword. So whenever
Yeah.
Carson senior, she's gonna pass it on to a sophomore, I think.
It even works underwater. I'll take your entire stock.
You know,
I
Thank you.
mean, I mean, it's great and all, but like, I don't know, does it work underwater? It
It even works underwater.
I'll take your entire stock.
oh, that's awesome. Wait, are you a freshman?
Wait, who's talking?
Franken
Oh,
Rifle,
sorry. Again, rifle.
Who's Franken Rifle?
the
About
guy
to
in my
find
chat.
Who knows?
Who
knows?
A random guy.
That's fucking.
He's in here.
you'll get-
There.
Hey, by the way, Mitchell, can I just say how amazing of a character Alindra is? Like, if I do
Bruh.
anything to her, like, I'm about to get killed. I'm gonna get slaughtered. I'm never gonna DM again, because Brandon, he's
Wait, Brandon saw you. He saw you today.
I did?
Wait.
Wait, did I? It's
Yeah.
not Jax. He said he's a freshman?
he said no. He never confirmed nor denied.
Never confirmed or denied. What's his screen name?
Franken Rifle.
Franken Rifle.
So
Let's
his first
see.
name is Rifle.
I saw today because I went to rehearsals. I saw Vasuda. I saw myself because I was looking in a mirror. I saw
That's all he does every day.
that's it. I saw a bunch of techs.
Maybe he's a tech.
I think I saw a freshman there that I met at Rising Freshman Night the previous year. I'm not
Did I-
gonna say his name on stream for privacy purposes.
Say his first name. Say his first name.
His first name
Starts with an S. Apparently his name starts with an S.
starts with an S.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that what the S
I don't
means?
know. I was thinking of a completely different person. Starts with an S?
That he put an S in the chat. I don't know if he means starts with an S or if he's calling you an S. ST, okay.
ST.
Star.
Star? I didn't.
Stern. Studio.
No, he's saying his name starts with a T.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
no, whoops, sorry, I didn't read the chat correctly. Never mind.
Tar.
I
Turn.
can't.
Starred.
Stirred.
Stirred.
Stewed.
A lot of people might have seen me today, but I didn't interact or see a lot of people. I mainly just went in, did my rehearsals, and left. I didn't see that many people.
Stefan. It's Stefan. It's Stefan.
Stefan! Stefan! Yes, I did see Stefan today. I did see Stefan today. I was going up to the dance studio and I saw Stefan, and I'm like, yeah, Stefan. I always say hi to Stefan. I love Stefan.
Dude, I stirred. Oh my god.
Stirred? It's Stefan. Alex got so happy too.
Yeah. What's up, man? How's it going? Thank you for the follow, my dude. Okay.
Hey, Simon. I was like, I guess I can tell you later, alright?
Alright, so. We just finished the thing. You guys are still questioning. You guys have any more questions to ask him?
I can't think of anything.
So far, it looks like he's not giving you much, and you can roll a insight, but it looks like he's not like really doing too much right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight check on him.
Go for it.
Same here. Same here.
Go for it. Both you roll.
Can
an
we
insight
both
check.
roll insight?
Yeah,
Okay.
Go for it, man.
What's that fall under again?
Wisdom.
Insight, wisdom.
Who rolled a 3?
No, I rolled a
Oh,
nat 20 plus 3.
Nat 20 plus 3. Oh my god.
I rolled a
Um,
12.
okay.
I have a my wisdom is a +0, so
Okay, so Alindra, you notice that he's purposefully withholding information, like details, but it doesn't seem like he's lying to you. And it also, you can also kind of tell that he's a racist piece of shit, but he is honest when he says he left a week ago and the king was still alive. Pinto, you know none of this. As far as you're concerned, he's shoving a lollipop up your ass. Like, you don't know anything.
Right.
So I think he's. I'm kind of getting the vibe that he's not the one who killed him.
No. It doesn't seem that way, at least.
I'm gonna squint my eyes really like closely at him and be like, and then just kind of like be like, okay, and then leave, or like start to walk out.
I guess.
Do me a favor. Keep your child under control.
Hey!
He turns back.
Upon hearing that, I turn around and go,
Sir, I would like. She is about 1,600 years old.
I'm not 1600, I'm 123.
Okay. Well, how the hell was I supposed to know that? You never told us anything.
It's not I'm not illegal, I promise. I'm above 18.
So she's 123 years old, and I would think you keep your inner thoughts to yourself. Have an unpleasant day. And then we kind of walk off.
You too.
Have the day you deserve.
Have the day you deserve.
Then I walk out.
We
Yeah,
both walk out. I'm following behind you.
You guys managed to exit. Okay, now we're gonna cut over to Joseph and Jocelyn. I forgot your name for a second, Alex. We're at Joseph and Jocelyn. You're at the quartering, the what is it called again? The quartering section, I guess whatever it's called. You're at like the quartering section, and it's like it's a bunch of soldiers around everywhere. It's kind of like it's a bit dirty, but it's not as dirty. It's not as dirty as Esserin. It's not paved roads that you're not dirty as Luri. It's not the paved roads that you're used to in Heterin. It's definitely not the stone roads in Esserin, but it's more of like a dirt. But it's not like, oh my god, this is poor. It's more like, oh, this is a little less than what we're used to. And you're guided over to this house area, and as you guys open the door, you see a orc merchant who has his insides cut like this and spread open like wings, and his hands are like hanging from the rope. Same thing with his legs. His legs are open and the skin has been peeled back, and you can see his intestines on the floor in like an S kind of shape. And there's the way it looks is it doesn't spell Psy. The intestines don't spell Psy. That's not what I was going for.
Stefan.
It's Stefan. It's Stefan. Goddamn Stefan. No, and then, but like it looks like the blood has just like, it looks like the blood just has vanished from the body. Like there's no blood in the body, even though the skin is literally peeled back.
Kinky.
Well, that's interesting. Like, and, Joseph walks in. The first thing that hits you is the smell. It literally smells worse than freaking what's his face? That one Adrian Folkard, the guy you met, who was trying to kill babies and shit. Remember him?
What?
No.
The coroner who is peeling the skin off of kids.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought that was just normal people. I didn't know those children.
I said, okay. First of all, I said that the body was shorter than a normal human, and that the hands looked like the hands of a child.
Oh, I remember now. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
I do not remember that.
Why is Alex wearing a mask?
Because it's smelly. He's making a meta joke.
Okay.
And so you guys walk in, and there's a guard standing there, and you can tell that he's got like vomit speckles on his cheek. Yes, sir. As you can see, the body was found like this morning. We don't know who it could be, but there are a few witnesses you could definitely talk to. What do you want to do, big guy? Big
Well,
guy? Okay, there we
Let's
go.
look at the body.
Wait, what?
I just stand there just for a minute, then I go.
No, you stand there, you just faint now, and then...
No, I just fall backwards.
Okay, so what you want to do?
Well, as I look up after falling backwards,
Yeah.
let's look at the body.
You kneel closer to the body, and as you know, you kind of take like your finger, and you poke through the muscles, the exposed muscles and the bones, and again you notice that it's all dry. There's no blood left in the body.
It's like he's been sucked dry like a vampire. Do vampires exist?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
common belief would say so, sir, but I don't know vampires existed in Esserin.
Ew. And Joseph runs out and just vomits.
I guess I walk out and I go, I'll hold your hood for you. Hold your hood, buddy. There.
Like he's just
He's
vomiting.
okay. He's okay.
Let's just kill this goddamn vampire. I can't. Where are the witnesses? Show me the witnesses. And like these two dudes come up. They're pretty young. You can tell they're kind of like they're still in school. They're still like studying. They have these tight robes that are kind of bluish. They look like they go to the same school and all that kind of stuff. And they come up to you and says, "Yeah, we are you an elf?" Kid, I'm about to vomit on you. Alright, just tell me what you saw. Like, fuck, Jesus Christ. Oh, right, well, we saw a man in a grey kind of tunic run out of here, around a few hours ago. Well, a few hours before it was found, and I thought it was weird, but we never really went to check. And when we called a guard, and a guard went in, and he found the man dead.
Anything else you saw? Anything like a small detail or something about the man in the gray robes?
I don't know. Oh, and he fishes into his pocket and gets out this kind of flask. On the flask, it says Muriel's Tavern on it.
Can I see that, lad?
Yeah, sure.
Royal's Tavern.
He's so tall, he has to jump up to give it to him.
Yasin, hey, Yasin, hold my hood. Hold my hood. Okay, I'm good.
Folk hero with a weak stomach.
Back.
And you hand it back?
Hmm?
You hand it back, or do you keep it?
Oh, this is whose flask is this?
I don't know. I'm assuming it belongs to I'm assuming it belongs at Muriel's Tavern over there. He points to like this tavern kind of area in the corner
Mind if
section.
Mind if I take this?
Sure, yeah. Go for it.
I pat him on the head. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Of course. They both kind of stand there as you guys kind of make your way towards the Muriel Tavern. It seems like a rundown shack more than anything. Like, just the most craziest people go there. You got like these big dudes, this one tiny guy who's just punching people's like thighs and kneecaps. And so you guys go in, and you notice in the corner there is a guy who, it's not a gray robe, but it's like a darker bluish robe. And then, but like in another corner, there's a guy who's sitting with this tunic, and he looks really shady, and he's drinking his ale pretty shadily.
Who is this coming up on this tavern? Them or us?
Them, not you.
That must
So-
have been really confusing.
You go talk to Shady Man number 1 or Shady Man number 2. Sorry.
Shady man number 3, the goblin in the corner named Sam Small.
How about this, right? How about we just sit here, we order a drink, and we just wait and see what happens. Does that sound good?
Sure.
All right. You guys sit down. You pull this chair. You sit in the chair, and you can hear it like creaking heavily underneath you, Yasin. And Joseph sits down and looks at your chair and goes, "You should probably stand up." And then, like as you stand up, your head kind of like touches the ceiling. You know what? Just sit down. You're good. Just it's okay. 2 ale, please.
Back down.
The waiter in the back goes, "What?" and like disappears in the back. And you notice that the guy in the dark bluish robe, the first guy you saw, gets up, kind of like flashes a look at everyone in the room, and like walks out.
I'm racist.
Do you want to go follow him?
We following?
Yeah, let's go follow him.
Stay here.
Roll a stealth check. Or no, do you want me to stay here?
Oh yeah, you can stay here. I can follow him.
All right,
Well,
man.
your dexterity's like -3.
Yeah, make the biggest dude here roll a stealth check to follow somebody.
Yeah. Hey, Alex, roll a stealth check.
Accurate. Pretty accurate. I got a 4.
What's your dex?
You got a son of a.
+0.
Ah, yes.
Oh
plus-
God.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
get
I get
up.
out of the.
No. So you get up, right? Like but your tunic kind of gets caught in the chair, and as you get up the
I have
chair. What?
I have armor. I have armor on. I don't have a tunic.
No, but like the tunic, like the kind of like, because your armor doesn't just cover like this part. It kind of goes over your knees as well. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so, like, under,
yeah,
like, my
yeah.
underarm.
Yeah, your underarm. So like it gets caught. It gets caught in the fold of a chair, and as you get up with force, the chair hits the table, flips over the table, and there's this huge crash as all the ale comes slamming down as you get up, and the guy turns around, and just looks at you, and starts walking out with like almost abnormally fast speed. Starts like walking out, and you get up, and like the table kind of flips over. And Joseph gets up and says, "I think that might be our guy."
Let's go.
So yeah, roll a stealth check again. Actually, no, he knows you're there.
He's chasing towards him. He knows he's there.
For, I guess it's speed, right? What would be for speed? Dexterity? Yeah, roll a dex check. Dexterity check,
What?
I guess.
Speed?
20.
Yeah, is that one?
I got a 20.
You got a 20?
Hell yeah.
At 20, boys. And also I moved 30.
Oh, I got a
30
2.
feet.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Alex is gonna kill him.
No, hold on.
Boom, boom,
Yeah, I got a
boom,
2.
boom.
So
I just
Man,
run
the
into.
bullet.
Yasin like speedsters his way after the guy. But like
Speed Force.
yeah,
after him.
exactly. And then Joseph's like, wait. Joseph like trips, falls face first, and begins sliding, but he's sliding faster than Yasin.
Say goodbye to your nose.
And he's just sliding. So yeah, and you like.
You lost your dick rights, bud.
Can me and Alindra just see all 3 of these guys bursting out of the tavern and just being like, we should probably
mean,
go over there.
You're kind of at a different part of the city,
Oh,
but
I thought we've kind of walked towards them.
you could definitely. Is that what you guys want to do? Like you guys walk near?
I mean, yeah, we left the console. We have nothing else to do. We might as well walk to find the others, right?
Yeah, so you start noting you notice this commotion, and like this kind of dirt trail. You notice this like weird dirt trail on the ground that has like a dent, like a nose-shaped dent, in the dirt floor. And Joseph and Yasin, you guys managed to reach this kind of clearing area, and where there's like this hut, this small brownish grayish hut. It's a really poorly constructed hut, and the guy, as the guy gets near the hut, you guys get near him, and Alindra and Pinto, do you guys want to catch up to both Joseph and Yasin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys catch up to them, and you notice that as you get closer to the hut, the sky kind of begins to darken a little bit.
Oh
Um,
no, this is not good.
Yeah, Stefan.
Bye, Stefan. Good night.
Oh, bye, Stefan.
Bye, Stefan.
Oh,
See, the sky begin. What's up?
This is the time I mentioned. I just realized that I've misspelled my name this entire time.
Yasin?
Yeah, it's 2 S's.
Okay, that's weird.
I didn't realize-
Yasin?
Yasin.
Yeah.
It's Yasin?
Yasin.
It's actually
Yeah.
the name of one of my favorite book characters.
Nice. So you guys get the sky begins to darken a little bit, and you notice that the guy, Alindra, you notice that the guy kind of has these fangs that kind of stick from his mouth a little bit.
I don't like that. I don't
And
like that.
he heads into the door, the shack, looks behind, gives like this weird creepy smile, and goes behind and closes the door behind him.
I do not think we should follow that.
And the
Is he the guy
sky
that murdered y'all's victim?
and Joseph is passed out. He's out, you guys. Joseph was slid so fast. He's out for the count right now.
Dude.
Can I pick him up and put him over my shoulder?
Yeah, sure.
I just grab him, just kind of throw him a little half higher in the air, and he just kind of slumps over my shoulder.
Yep.
Doesn't affect the posture at all because I'm just so big.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, son of a bitch. You're gonna make Brendan
Watch me-
lose health and he's not even here.
Watch me just into the sky.
If you roll a d20, if you roll a nat 20, 18. Okay,
Oh, I got a 14 plus
Oh,
4.
thank God.
I was about to say if you roll a nat 20, like
kill
I
him?
mean no, yeah, Joseph was gonna die.
Oh, dang it!
Wouldn't you mean that one?
Dang it!
No, well,
Dang it.
no, like that 20, as in he puts him on his shoulders with such force that he just breaks his ribs, and his ribs just puncture his lungs.
You're
I was
gonna
gonna say,
kill Brendan.
Because I also I'm also armored, so I used to put him on so hard, I literally just cut him in half.
Yeah, exactly. You managed to put him on your shoulders, and he's like fastened pretty well there. And then
We'll tell Brent that he died in a glorious battle.
he did die in a glorious battle. And then
I'm not
so-
gonna tell him that. I'm gonna tell him you killed him.
And then so something what happens is that the guy that you were following steps out, but this time he's wearing his gray tunic with symbols and etchings all over his tunic, and because it's like a robe more like. He comes out, and the sky begins to get darker and darker and darker, and suddenly he takes off his hood, and you see it's a vampire with blood just dripping from his fangs.
Son of a bitch.
And no, you don't have a holy water or cross, Alex. That's not how this works.
Okay, I pulled the flask and say, "Hey, is this yours?"
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we call our group Dumbasses Incorporated?
Roll
Please.
roll a charisma check. I don't know.
Oh no!
I have no charisma.
Joseph's the one with all the charisma.
Okay,
Oh wait, 14! I rolled a 14.
He just looks
Roll
at
a
you and
50.
no 14 because he has a -1 mod. He looks at you and he just snarls, and then you can see that like bats are beginning to like kind of appear behind him as he takes off his cloak. He has his crest, and like there's blood all over his clothes and everything.
Is this a boss fight?
What time is it? It's 11:57.
55.
11:55. I'm gonna stop it right here. But yes, it is a boss fight.
Oh, you can't stop us at the boss fight.
Yes, I can.
We haven't touched shit.
You know, maybe
first-
using both of my spell slots in the first thing was probably a bad idea.
Probably it was a bad idea. You know what? I'm actually gonna count this as a rest because I actually want this to be fun. Unless you want to do it with two spell with the like -2 spell slots.
I don't care. It's up
You
to
don't
you.
care? All right. In that case, we're going hard mode for this one, you boys. Next time,
I have 8 health, dude.
well,
Wait, I have bandages.
yep. So for the next episode, the first thing we're gonna do is we're all gonna roll initiative, and we're gonna start fighting.
Joseph better wake up and fight. I swear to God.
Joseph better be here.
I really hope Zach's here tomorrow next time so that he could just like show up randomly and nuke this guy. Really
okay,
quickly-
Okay, go on. Yeah.
Which one of the healer dudes could be used in combat? Was it bandages or healer kits?
Healer kits can be used in combat.
Bandages cannot.
No, bandages need to be applied during rest.
Okay, cool.
Oh, and also, I was gonna say something.
Penis.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna talk about Zach. I hope like he knows what spell slots are.
I
He
don't
probably
think
doesn't.
does.
Yeah.
He actually kind of picked one of the more difficult
Exactly. Yeah.
to understand caster classes.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the two really difficult ones to understand are in our party.
Yeah.
Namely, the two that aren't here right now.
Yep.
Warlock and Sorcerer are two of the more difficult, more complicated.
See, this is why I chose
spellcasting
Rogue, so I don't have to
classes.
deal with magic.
hello.
When are we gonna stream next?
Movie
Right.
fan.
By the way, Lol Unicorn is the same username of Matt's
Mary
sister,
Thurman.
Mary
Mary
Thurman. Yeah, Mary Thurman.
Hi, Mary.
Mary, we're gonna stream probably next Friday. Shut up, I don't know. Yeah, I do know you. Okay, yeah, I don't know you. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we don't know.
We're gonna stream. Thank you for the follow. We're gonna be
Yeah.
streaming next Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be streaming
next
next
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
It's always on Fridays.
At
Friday.
10 o'clock.
Mhm.
Huh? At 10 o'clock. It's just today was a special night.
Yeah, today is a different day. Usually it's gonna be on Friday. Plus, this is gonna be up on the YouTube channel. So if you scroll down, Mary, you'll see the YouTube thing. You can click on it. It'll be up there probably by tomorrow morning.
We
So
should really
yeah,
put the video on there.
yeah. This video is gonna be on there.
Oh, we should also post the Exorcist one on there.
Oh yeah.
We're
I
not
forgot
going to
to
talk
do
about
that.
the Exorcist video.
Anyways,
That's something we're
That is
never going to see again.
that is it for today. Thank you everyone for following. Thank you. You guys are the best. And yeah, we will see you next week.
Next week, guys.
Bye bye.
Same bat channel.